Hi, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Frankie here. And I'm a little tired today, I must say. The last about almost 2 weeks have been really hard. I think some of you know my dad is aging. He is 75 and he's dealing with Alzheimer's early onset. So he's had it for about a decade and it's starting to get pretty bad. And you regress, like you become sort of a toddler. At least that's the way it's been manifesting for him. And he's still independent and refusing to get help and care. So we're in this precarious situation, time trying to keep him safe, keep others safe. It's just hard. And I'm realizing that our country, at least the United States, I know there are folks from all over the world that tune in to hear my videos, but in the US, there isn't really much support or structure in place. It feels even down to like when you're a power of attorney trying to make sure that you can pay your father's bills, which is what I do. If he walks into a bank and he wants to close down an account because he forgot that he purchased something and he thinks that there's theft on his account, this bank account that took so much effort to put together is then dismantled, shut down, and then I have no way of paying for his bills, and then his Social Security payment doesn't get to the right place. It gets discontinued, or, they don't know where to route it to. And, and even though they're fully aware, the banks are aware that he has Alzheimer's, they keep saying, well, if he's on the account, which he needs to be, that there's nothing they can do. He can walk in at any point and shut it down. So my heart goes out to anybody who has dealt with a parent, a partner, family member, friend, anyone who has dealt with any kind of dementia, cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, because it is really hard. It's hard to access information. It's hard to support when you want to. Very few people know how to guide you. And this is certainly my first time. So it's just a lot of, I don't know, a lot of unknown and just trying the best you can to do the right thing with the resources that you have and that are even in your awareness. So lots of, you know, love going out there into the universe to those like myself and my family who are dealing with it. So thanks for listening to me. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm a clinical psychologist, board-certified sex therapist. I've been practicing for 25 years now. I'm also the CEO and founder of Little Gay Book. It's a professional matchmaking firm that's based in the U.S., that's national, that's been around for 17 years. I've been matchmaking my whole life, but professionally, it's been almost 2 decades. And I'm thrilled to be here with you every week, imparting all that I've learned from my lived experience, years and years in the classroom, continuing education, and so many years face-to-face with clients where I've learned so much. And I want to share it all with you here on this platform. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that bell below, hit subscribe, all notifications. You will find out when my new videos get dropped. And for those of you who have been following me, thank you so much for being here and continuing to show up and continuing to grow and work on yourself and recognize we're all human and we're works in progress. So let's jump into today's topic, how to work on loving your body. Such an important topic. We're often given what can feel like a mandate to love our bodies as feminists, as queer people, as sex positive people. But that's easier said than done and can be really frustrating to feel obligated to address a cultural problem through individual self-work. What does it even mean to love your body? And where do you even start? Here's what I recommend. Start with body neutrality. It's common to be frustrated, confused, or even pessimistic about commands to love your body. Love is a difficult emotion to feel on demand in any context. And for many of us, the reasons we don't love our bodies go deeper than just poor self-esteem or beauty standards and are very reasonable in context. Maybe we've survived physical or sexual violence and trauma and has made our bodies feel like a site of violence to be avoided. Maybe living with disability or chronic illness means that we have a degree of resentment of our bodies for how it needs to have shaped our lives or how much it causes us pain and suffering. Maybe living as a trans person means contending with the ways in which our physical form causes us distress and how others in cis sexist culture may treat us as an other on the basis of having a trans body. On top of those concerns, desirability, politics, and anti Blackness and colorism, and cultural narratives about which bodies are worthy of full personhood mean that a completely neutral physical experience like aging or gaining weight might radically change how you experience the world and are treated by others. It's not surprising or a moral failing that you don't love your body all or any of the time. But you don't need to start out trying to force yourself to love your body. You can start by trying to practice an attitude of neutrality and objectivity about your body. If your usual go-to is a stream of invective about yourself and your body, detailing how bad or lazy or undesirable or fat you are, practice what it feels like to shift those to more neutral statements. Instead of, I'm getting so fat, try actively rephrasing your thought to, these pants don't fit me anymore, I'll pick out a different pair. When you catch yourself thinking, I look disgusting, I can't turn my camera on at work today, practice noticing what's actually happening with your body. I look and feel tired, or I'm getting pale now that it's winter. Notice the stories you tell yourself about your body. We feel such strong emotions like shame, disappointment, or self-loathing about our bodies because our thoughts and feelings about them usually link to other deep-seated stories about our self-worth. When we feel ugly or like our bodies are wrong, we just don't feel unattractive. We tend to feel unlovable, unworthy, like less than a person. Noticing when some of these narratives about self-worth and value as a person come up in relationship to your body can be the first step in interrupting some of those thought patterns. When you catch yourself in a shame spiral related to your body or a physical attribute, try to pause even for a moment and try to bring some awareness to the words you're saying to yourself inside your head. You might know that you're fixating on your acne or your cellulite or an exercise you can't do successfully, but upon pausing, you notice that you're building on this reality to confirm other beliefs you have about yourself. You may think, of course, no one is going to take me seriously at work when I have acne like a 17-year-old. Or imagine a potential date seeing your cellulite and blanching after you take off your clothes. Just noticing and naming the ways that your experiences of your body connect to other fears, insecurities, and internal narratives about love and worthiness can help to make it more possible to decouple one from the other and lower some of the stakes of your feelings about your body. Experiment with experiencing pleasure in your body. Loving our bodies or even being present in them can be difficult when our bodies are so often sites of difficulty, pain, discomfort, and inconvenience. It can feel like our bodies require maintenance and management all the time, without really ever offering us comfort or pleasure. Even sexual pleasure, one of the ways we're supposed to enjoy our bodies, can feel fraught and complicated. Whether it's a history of sexual trauma, a condition that makes penetration difficult like vaginismus, difficulty orgasming, or pressure to orgasm, or just a mediocre sexual partner, sex can sometimes feel like more trouble than it's worth. That said, reconnecting with the ways your body can be a site of pleasure and delight can go a long way in healing your relationship with your body. This doesn't have to be sexual pleasure, especially not to start. You can practice massaging your own hands or feet while you're watching TV, or using a scented neck wrap or heated buckwheat pillow. Try new and novel sensations like a head tingler or a soft brush to run over your skin. Consider making time for events or activities specifically because they feel good to your body, like getting a massage or visiting a hot spring. If sexual pleasure feels appealing to you, try revamping your masturbation habits. Set aside a full hour to masturbate slowly and luxuriously with a novel toy or extra lube. Reminding yourself of the ways your body can make pleasant experiences possible and reorienting your sense of your own body to a place you're experiencing pleasure can help shift feelings of resentment, alienation, and frustration within your body. Spend time with your body intentionally. It's easy to get into the habit of treating your body like a needy toddler. It has so many demands and obligations for us that when we finally get a break from them, we may just want to be left alone entirely. This is entirely understandable, but can lead to us being alienated from our bodies and experiencing it at a remove, which tends to compound over time. It's hard to love something you don't even really know or feel acquainted with. Practice bringing awareness to your body and being fully present with it for small periods of time, daily or weekly. This can be a set of specific practices that use principles from mindfulness, making a cup of hot tea and really noticing what it feels like to hold the warm ceramic in your hands, how it feels to sip the hot liquid, how your body reacts to the soothing ritual, trying to actively stay present in the embodied reality of the moment rather than letting your mind wander or scrolling on your phone. You can also explore a movement practice that feels right for you, whether that's stretching, walking, strength training, a dance class, yoga, or something outdoors. For me, it's often strength training. The point isn't to fix or improve your body through weight loss or building muscle. The point is to spend time with your body in the way that you would spend time with a friend. Commit to small steps toward taking care of your body. Many of the actions we think of as self-care are really very closely linked to self-improvement, like skincare, exercise, cleaning, eating, are often ways to fix or improve our bodies as much as it is a way to take care of them. What are ways to take care of your body as it is without trying to make it any better? It could be making a ritual or putting lotion on before bed, or making a point of taking vitamin D during the winter, making doctor's appointments you've been putting off, or looking into insoles to help with your plantar fasciitis. Taking care of your body with love and compassion looks like working on getting enough sleep and putting yourself to bed at a reasonable time, eating even when it feels hard to cook, thinking about how you would take care of a pet or a child in your care, whether you can extend any of those same kinds of care to your body, even when you're tired or don't feel like it. This isn't always as aesthetically pleasing as a 10-step skincare routine or a Pilates workout in athletic clothing, but it's a way of showing care to yourself and your body in a way that builds trust and compassion with yourself over time. That's what I got for you folks. I hope you took something away from my topic today. If you know anybody that could benefit from this, please share it. If you have any comments, please place them below and like, comment, share, do all the things, and subscribe. And I'll see you all here next time. Kisses, hugs. Bye, everyone.